On November 17, 1981, around 3 a.m., during the construction of the Manila Film Center, the scaffolding collapsed, and at least 169 workers fell and were buried under quick-drying wet cement. Today, visitors hear screams in the night and see shadowy figures wandering the halls. Some say the workers still seek justice, banging on walls or knocking doors late at night. This old Spanish fort has seen centuries of bloodshed. Ghostly figures of Spanish soldiers and Filipino prisoners can be seen pacing the grounds. Some visitors feel cold hands touch their shoulders, while others hear faint whispers of people who once suffered here during the Spanish and Japanese occupations. The eerie mansion in Baguio is said to be haunted by a woman in white who tragically died there. People hear footsteps, doors slamming and whispers. Some say they've even seen a woman's pale face peering from the windows, staring at anyone who dares to look inside. Balete Drive is the chilling road, where people often report seeing the ghost of a lady in white. She stands along the street, hitchhiking, but when you stop to help her, she vanishes. Many drivers feel an icy chill, and hear faint cries of despair in the dark. Once a convent, now a haunted hotel, the Diplomat is home to ghostly monks wandering the halls. Guests report feeling cold spots, hearing ghostly chants, or seeing fleeting shadows. The dark past of wartime killings adds to the terror, as tormented souls seem to still haunt the building. Although more peaceful than other haunted sites, this cemetery is filled with stories of angry spirits. Locals say the negative energy here manifests in strange unnatural winds and unsettling dreams. People who visit are sometimes overwhelmed by sudden waves of dread or sorrow. Some say the old library, which once housed rare books, is haunted by the spirit of a librarian who was murdered. People claim to hear pages turning by themselves, strange whispers between bookshelves, and cold spots near the old reading areas. This site changed from a prosperous hospital to gutted and decaying ruins. The trauma and deaths from war add to the eerie spirit and feeling you get once you pass through the gate. Its contents were left to looters, critters, and some dangerous spirits. Screams and babies crying are also often heard, as well as countless reports of apparitions walking or floating throughout the building, of what looks to be long-dead soldiers bearing battle wounds. There have been several apparitions seen floating across the airstrip as well. Those who dare to step inside the hospital have had objects thrown at them, making it all too clear that they are unwelcome. The soldiers haunt beneath the grandeur of the cathedral. Ghostly soldiers from the wars have been seen pacing the floors or sitting in the pews, silently watching the living. Some hear a faint call to prayer at night, even when the cathedral is locked up and empty. From the elegant reception rooms to the private chambers, the palace resonates with echoes of history. Visitors have reported hearing faint footsteps, the rustling of fabric, and even distant voices that seem to speak of long-forgotten matters. One of the most famous tales revolves around Kalayaan Hall. As the official residence of the president, it's said to host an otherworldly guest, a white lady who roams the hallways. Dressed in a flowing white gown, she's believed to be a remnant of the past, leaving a sense of unease in her wake.